What's up, fishy friends? Welcome to Tim's School of Fish, and class is in session. In case y'all forgot, Florida Panthers, Stanley Cup champs, all year long, baby. So, this past weekend, over 4th of July weekend, I went up to Georgia. I hung out with Jacob from Very Good Knife Company. We had a great time. He's a good friend. But we also worked on my upcoming knife design, which is the Blackwater Knife Company Snook. This is my first knife design. It's going to be releasing soon. We're going to have 3 different variants. I put out a video showing exactly how this is made, step by step, in the shop there at Very Good Knife Company. Today, I want to talk about why I designed this knife the way I did, and what I expect it to be, and how I expect it to function, and why I chose the design elements that I chose. But before we do that, just a few quick announcements. Don't forget, I've got the Independence Day giveaway still going on. I will link that video to the end screen. I will also put it in the description and pin it in a comment. Make sure you go and enter for that. I am giving away a QSP Canary with Ultim scales. I'm going to draw and announce a winner for that on Friday, so still time to enter. Make sure you guys go and enter for that. Secondly, Just the Tip live stream tonight over on my partner Jake's channel, Uncommon EDC. You guys make sure to join us for the Just the Tip live stream. Lastly, I've got channel memberships available. If you guys would like to support the channel, you can find the link to join and become a member in the channel about section. I will also put it in the description. And as always, I appreciate all of your support very much. A little bit under the weather today. My throat feels like it's kind of locking up a little bit. So if I sound kind of funny, you guys just have to forgive me. Seems like every time I travel, I always end up with a cold. My buddy said, "Bro, you got to take vitamins. You'll never get sick." I never get sick. Really? Really, man? I take vitamins every day. Just because you don't get sick doesn't mean I'm not going to get sick. It's just one of them weird things. Every time I travel, I come back with a cold. I think my body is just not good at new germs. So, today, the Blackwater Knife Company Snook. I want to talk about where the name comes from. I want to talk about what my ideas are and why I designed this knife the way I did, and what you can expect when you buy one of these, because I know you're going to buy one, because they're freaking awesome. So, without further ado, let's get this camera turned around and take a closer look. All right, so the Blackwater Knife Company Snook. It's going to come with a Kydex sheath. I don't know if we're going to have the leather belt loop, or if we're going to have the vertical belt loop and also the horizontal scout carry belt loop, or if I'm going to offer it with an ulti-clip. So I might do it like this and then offer an ulti-clip upgrade. Not sure about that yet. Of course, the Kydex sheath is also hand molded there in the Very Good Knife Company shop, and they are just outstanding sheaths. They come out of there with ease, and you've got that nice audible click that you want with your Kydex sheath. So let's just take a quick drive around this knife. Overall length is 7.2 inches. We've got a 3.5 inch blade, 3.7 inch handle, 400 grit satin finish on the blade. We're going to have the Very Good Knife Company logo etched on one side, and I'm going to have the Blackwater Knife Company logo etched on the other side. I'm going to offer 2 blade steels, 3 handle variants. So there's going to be 3 different price points, and I think I'm also going to offer the ulti-clip upgrade. So what I wanted was basically a backyard bushcrafter, right? I wanted something that was going to have super slicey geometry, that was going to perform well at slicing tasks and also cutting tasks, but also have some beefy enough blade stock that it could stand up to some hard use. Now, this is not a batoning bushcraft knife. This is not a chopper. This is not what I designed this knife to be. I wanted it to have the durability and easy functionality of a fixed blade, but I also wanted it to be the size of a modern folder so that you could carry it in your pocket. So I went with a spear point blade. This is kind of a drop point. It's more of a spear point to me. We've got an 1/8 inch blade stock, so a nice beefy blade stock, but it's got an awesome distal taper on it, so it comes to a super pokey point. And we've got this nice long swedge on here, which reduces drag even further and makes this thing super slicey. It's about 1 inch tall, so we've got a nice full flat grind, comes down to about 14 thousandths behind the edge. So this bad boy right here is super slicey. That swedge is going to reduce drag even further. Also wanted that swedge on there because it makes it easier to do curving cuts, right? It reduces drag, also gives you a little bit of wiggle room when you're trying to make those curving cuts. This thing just absolutely glides through material like glass, thin blade geometry, and that super thin behind the edge with that 17 to 18 degree edge bevel just makes this an absolute race car of a slicer. If you need a tactical stabby knife, that swedge is going to make penetration even easier, so it's going to perform well at that task. I wanted a good food prep knife that will also excel at wood processing. Now, I know some guys say, oh, you need a Scandi grind for wood processing. I disagree. I think a full flat grind is the best bushcraft knife. I think that a Scandi grind has its limitations. I wanted something that you could front pocket carry, just like a modern folder. I also wanted something that you could take out of your pocket at your favorite steakhouse or sandwich shop and use as a steak knife, and people are definitely going to take notice. I just wanted an all-purpose blade that is going to excel at packages, clam packs, wood processing, food processing. You can take it fishing, hunting. This is going to be sturdy enough to field dress any game. It's going to be small enough that you could use it as a bird and trout knife, skinning fish, cut bait, fishing knife, camping knife. I just wanted an all-purpose blade that does everything, that's beefy enough to stand up to some abuse, but has great slicing geometry. And I think this is exactly what we got with this knife. So ergonomically, with that 3.7 inch handle, most people are going to get a full 4-finger grip. It's about a 3.5 finger grip for me, but I've got bear paw hands that are wider than most people. This is a full 4-finger grip. It feels fantastic in the hand. We've got that nice palm swell. This is not going to tire your hand at all. We've got this good finger guard, so you are going to be able to cut and slice all day with this thing without any kind of hand fatigue. And of course, you guys know Jacob's work, fit and finish, is absolutely exceptional. So let's talk about the name Blackwater Knife Company. So the Blackwater River is a local river where I live. You guys know that I used to be an avid fisherman. My channel name is Tim's School of Fish, so I wanted to stick with the whole waterway fishing type theme. So that's where Blackwater Knife Company comes from. And if you know what a snook fish is, it's a Florida game fish, and this has the profile of a snook. If you look up a snook fish, you're going to see that it has a very similar profile to this knife. So that's where the name Snook came from. Now, let's talk about the 3 handle variants. So what we have on here is called Pistachio and Blue Linen Micarta. I think it is absolutely beautiful. This is the primary variant. I'm calling this one Fishtachio, right? Get it? Fish, pistachio. This is the Fishtachio variant. This one's going to have 80 CRV2 blade steel. It's also going to come with your Kydex sheath. I'm probably going to offer that Ulti-Clip upgrade. So this is going to be the least expensive of the three, the Pistachio variant. The second variant that I'm going to have is going to have violet linen micarta with day glow neon yellow liners. I'm going to call that purple variant ultraviolet. It is absolutely awesome. That one, because it has liners, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. It's also going to be 80 CRV2 blade steel. I know some guys like their carbon steel that will take a good patina. I think 80 CRV2 is an excellent steel, and Jacob does an outstanding job with his differential heat treatment, so he absolutely gets the most out of his 80 CRV2 of any knife maker out there. And then the last variant that I'm going to offer is going to have Nitro V stainless steel. It's going to have jungle wear fat carbon handles with blue liners. That's going to be the most expensive variant, obviously, because Nitro V is a little more expensive, of course, fat carbon, and you also have the liners. It freaking pops, y'all. That thing looks so freaking badass, and I'm calling that one Tropical Storm. So we're going with Pistachio, Ultraviolet, and Tropical Storm. Those are going to be the first three variants of the Snook. Then I've got some other ones lined up. We'll see how it goes. I'm probably only going to drop 6 of these on the first drop. And if everybody buys one that says they're going to buy one or that says they want one, I know that they're going to go very, very quick. So on that second run, I might do the exact same variants, or I've got some other variants in mind that I'm looking at. We'll just have to see how that goes. Now, these will be for sale on my website, blackwaternifeco.com. I'm still working on that website. That website is not up yet. So you will purchase these knives from me and not from Jacob's website, which is Very Good Knife Company. Like I said, I'm sure they're going to go very fast because the price is going to be extremely competitive. 3 different price points, 3 different handle variations. I want to offer USA made, handmade knives that everybody can afford. So that's what I was thinking with this knife, guys. I wanted something that you could carry in your front pocket, that you can cut rope, cut paracord, packages, cardboard, food, wood, something in a survival situation. If you need to slice your way through a seat belt, this is going to do it in one clean swipe because this thing is super slicey. I wanted this to be a do everything, all-purpose knife, skinning, field dressing, camping, fishing, and I think this design is about as close as you can get to being able to do all those things. So hope you guys like it. Hope you guys are able to purchase one when they drop. I'm hoping late August, early September, these will be available. I hope you guys support me in this endeavor. It's something that I'm really excited about. And like I said, I hope to be able to offer nice, affordable, well-crafted, well-constructed, USA-made, handmade knives at an affordable price. So there you go, boys and girls. That's the Blackwater Knife Company Snook. That is coming soon. I will keep you guys updated. As always, I appreciate you for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of the design. Let me know what you think of the handle variants. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Just click my logo right over there. That's it for this episode of Tim's School of Fish, boys and girls. Class dismissed.